Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, Mike Fatraponte here, and we're getting ready for takeoff. Please stow away all your tray tables and buckle up those seatbelts. We got a forecast of clear skies and a low of 33 degrees on arrival time of about 35 minutes. Guys, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is your captain speaking, and we are getting ready for takeoff, and the skies are clear. And it is a high of 33 degrees this morning. And our estimated arrival time is 35 minutes. We are heading to the borough of Manhattan to take care of a returning customer's shower body leak. Another returning customer here who's got a old style tub mounted or deck mounted shower body or shower valve, however you may wish to describe it or call it, whatever fits your needs, that is leaking. It's been leaking all weekend, and he didn't want to wait for anybody else, so we gave him the earliest time, which is Monday morning, and we're heading there now. I already confirmed with New York Replacement Parts over the weekend that the shower valve, the shower body, is discontinued. But most likely we're just going to be changing the washers and the seats. It is an older apartment, and he doesn't want to replace it. So we're going there, and we're going to see if any of these seats are damaged or any of these washers are damaged. So we're going to try to get this shower valve from stop leaking because he doesn't want a high water bill. And how could you blame him? Who would want to pay for an extra expense that's just clearly not needed? Guys, if you see anything wrong in your home that looks out of the ordinary, a faucet that's dripping, a weird noise in your boiler room, a toilet that's constantly running, like New York City says, if you see something, say something. There might be an anonymous reward if you see something and you say something. If you can help a life out here, or if you could help a customer out here. The moral of this, if you see something, say something. Don't hesitate to call. But I really enjoy the early morning Monday phone calls from your wives. It's really appeasing. I don't know if they call me first before they call their other halves, but thumbs up to you guys. I'm here to help. And if I could put a smile on your guys' face, that's a big win for us. Guys, I like to keep it light. I like to keep it funny. You know, I don't mean anything, anything personal that comes out of this mouth. There is a time to be serious. There is a time to be playful. And most of the times we are, I want to say 75% of the time, we are serious. And the other 25% of the time we are a little playful. But any of you YouTube subscribers that are calling, you're getting free t-shirts today. And we have them ready on deck. So guys, if you're a fan of the new shirts, we got long sleeve and we got short sleeve. MJF Mechanical, Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning. Any of you YouTube subscribers that call, you're getting free t-shirts for you, your wife, your husband, your children, your dog, your cat, your mailman, whoever it is. You're getting a free t-shirt today or throughout the whole week. So guys, keep the phone calls coming. We are heading to the borough of Manhattan today. We got a barrage of service calls, and on the way out of Manhattan, which you guys don't like to go, which I don't mind going. I honestly don't mind going. We're heading to the borough of Queens back, and we're going to Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill, customers got a hydronic gas-fired boiler that's acting up. Stays on for a few minutes, then turns off. Stays on, then turns off. So we're heading to the borough of Manhattan now to take care of this shower body that's leaking, and we're going to put this customer's mind at ease because we're showing up and we're not leaving until we rectify the issue, guys. Don't give up out here. Don't fall under pressure. Keep a calm and... Who's calling me? Oh, Brian. I got to take this, guys. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry about that interruption. But would you believe it or not, it was a gentleman from Rybrook that we went a couple weeks ago, and he told me, Mike, the flies are back. And yes, I couldn't get that on recording because the Apple Watch is dead this morning. So the flies are back. You guys remember a couple weeks ago, we lifted up that toilet bowl in that master bathroom and we saw hundreds of dead gnats, sewer gnats, under that toilet bowl. And the gnats are back. And I didn't set that toilet in wax. I set it in rubber. And there's no way those gnats are coming from that toilet bowl. They're coming from somewhere else now. But you clearly saw there was hundreds of gnats under that toilet bowl. All right, guys, that's enough chit-chatting. Enough with this intro. Let's go over to Manhattan and let's go fix this shower body that's leaking. Here we go. Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Thanks for tuning in. Honestly, I appreciate the comments and feedback. And let's get to it, guys. Hope everybody enjoys their Monday morning out here, and I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. All right, guys, we are heading towards the Midtown Tunnel here. And, guys, be careful of Grandpa's bus. You don't want to get smashed by Grandpa's bus. Man, the names that they come up with these yellow school buses is, I think it's just great. The other one the other day was like Bella's bus or something. Guys, if you know any cool names of these yellow school buses, leave a comment down below. But this one's great for this Monday. Grandpa's bus. Isn't that great? All right, guys. Monday morning traffic. And it's hectic out here. It clearly is hectic out here. But we're heading towards Manhattan, the borough of Manhattan right there. And let's get to it. Here we go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. And we're hitting a bunch of turbulence. And there's a bunch of air traffic in the air. But sit tight, we will get there. Upon arrival, stow away those tray tables. Oh man, I don't know if it's spring break. I thought it was last week. Or maybe kids are back to school. I can't keep up with the school schedule. But man, the traffic this morning is just intense. And I don't know what's going on out here. The president in town, I don't know what the hell the deal is, but we'll get there when we get there. And we're here to fix your shower body that's leaking. Don't you worry. We're going to knock out that high water bill for you. All right, guys, let's get to it. What do you mean? What do you mean charging on hold? Charging will resume when iPad returns to normal temperature? Guys, it's 36 degrees out here. I mean normal temperature. It's not overheated. I'm not in my freaking sauna. It's freaking cold out here. Really? Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, guys, we're still sitting in traffic. Yes, I know you guys comment that I like Apple Watch bands. Yes, I don't have it on today because it's not charged. But I have a nice Citizen's watch on. Very nice one. All day, everyday watch. Could get banged up. It's not one of my expensive ones. And it works. It's great. Oh, man. Charging will resume. What the hell? Come on. I'm only on 2%. 2%. Like 2% milk. No. I don't drink dairy. I don't eat dairy. 2% milk, you can shove it. If it ain't almond milk or coconut milk, I ain't drinking it. All right. Guys, let's head over the 59th Street Bridge. We made a detour. Taking the scenic route. We're not taking the Midtown Tunnel. Something happened on the Midtown Tunnel, so we had to reroute, and we're going through 59th Street Bridge, or going over the 59th Street Bridge. So let's get to it. And I don't know. This content's going to be more of me talking than actually working. It's more of me talking than actually working. And I don't know if you guys enjoy it or whatnot. If you don't enjoy this ugly mug, then hit that block button or unsubscribe button and go over to the next person's channel. But it looks like this content's going to be more of me talking than all the shenanigans that what goes on Monday morning than us actually working. But we are going to fix the shower body that's leaking once we finally get there. And yes, we did give us enough time to get there on time. So, but the traffic is just insane this morning. So, watch out for all the bird shit under the train, under the 7 train. All the bird shit. And we just got the truck nicely washed. But, all right, guys, let's go over the 59th Street Bridge and let's get to it. Here we go. Guys, I tell you, we are packed like sardines trying to get across this bridge. Guys, I'm telling you, this world is so freaking overpopulated. Guys, let me know your thoughts and comments. You think more people die a day or more people are born a day? Let me know what you guys really think. But I do know that Bill Gates, a lot of you hate on him, but he is not for the people, obviously, and how could you blame him? Because, you know, he's his own entity, and he's a human being, and he's Bill Gates. He knows what he's doing. When I hear that he's buying up all this land out in the Midwest or whatever, wherever he's buying it, and he's growing his own stuff, he knows something's happening. This world is clearly overpopulated, and we're just running out of real estate. And you don't see that many buildings being built today because they're running out of freaking real estate. But Bill Gates is buying all the property out in all the land out in the West, last time I heard. But do you think more people die a day or more people are born? I'm going to go with born. Because people are having babies like it's freaking, like it's nothing. Can't even afford a child, can't even afford their lifestyle, and they bring children into this world. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts and feedback. But, yep, we're just going over the bridge now. And we're packed in here like sardines. Look at this. And, guys, when it's all said and done, just remember, you are the light. You are the light. And, ladies and gentlemen, we finally made it. We made it in one piece. We made it to the borough of Manhattan. And I know why you guys don't want to come to Manhattan. Because of the damn traffic and the hassle. But you know what? I'm not letting that get to me or letting that affect the relationship I have with my clientele out here. These are lifelong customers of mine, and they're not going anywhere unless I don't go anywhere. So if I'm not able to service them anymore, they're going to have to start looking elsewhere. And we don't want that to happen, guys. How much do you value your customers and your clientele? Let me know. Leave a comment down below. Are you going to let a little traffic stop you? Are you going to let a little traffic aggravate you to the point where you're not going to service these beautiful people in the borough of Manhattan anymore? Yes, this is where we used to work years ago. Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. I did a lot of my time there. Not much, but that was one of the hospitals I worked in. And, glad I'm out of there. Glad we cut ties with them. Man. All right, guys, we're on the FDR Drive and we're heading uptown. And remember, you are the light. The freaking light that's smashing me in my eyes right now. Ooh, man. I should wear this hat a little lower. Or I should put the sunglasses on. All right, guys, let's head uptown and let's take care of this lovely customer. Here we go. All right, guys, we finally made it. We finally made it. And we are here. We are just waiting for the customer. We're just enjoying this beautiful Monday morning. We finally made it. And he's got a beautiful pit bull dog. It's very friendly, but a loud bark. You know?
Oh, no.
They're ready to get rid of them.
They're amazing.
They are amazing. Beautiful.
I mean, I don't know what that year is for that.
Yeah.
It's been around.
I love the smell of stinky.
So sorry, it's
That's
like
okay.
a bomb went off.
That's all right. That's all right. Let's see.
Okay, so
Let's see what we're working with.
here's project number one. Like it stops occasionally.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
it's usually like you do a shower.
Right. Yeah, you see it dripping from the.
But then well, maybe it's not enough. But like basically, when I take a shower,
Right.
it's just
It'll
running.
drip. Okay.
Like it's a constant
Constant
stream.
running. When you're taking a shower?
Well, like
When
when
you
I'm
shut it
done.
off, when you're done. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll hit this.
Right.
And it'll stop.
Right.
But I think the seats on this are weird.
Right.
And probably this one's a little.
Right. So here's the thing. I called New York Replacement Parts, and they're one of the biggest manufacturers in Manhattan, and they have no recollection of this being in stock or parts for it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So it's old.
Yeah,
It's old.
It's probably That's the place over on Park.
Yes.
It's from them,
Okay.
and it was probably 16, 17 years ago.
Yeah, you see, they discontinue models after a certain amount of years because people don't buy them or they're left on the shelf for a long time. So, I mean, I'm going to see if there's seats and washers in there that could possibly be changed. But if it's like a cartridge style, you might be get out of luck and you might have to get a new
Gotcha.
shower valve.
Okay.
But let's see, you know?
Okay.
Let's see, I haven't opened one in a while, so
And
let's see
then
if there's seats and washers
here's
in there.
the weird.
What do you got there?
So if you look in the corner
Oh,
here,
these ball valves here? Oh, beautiful.
I think behind there.
Just love access panels here. This is great, though. Okay.
If you, I can't see it at the moment, but
Want me to see if I can get my head in there?
yeah.
Let's see.
You might need to move. Let me see if I move the door.
Okay. No, that's okay. Yeah, I see them right here.
Oh, you see 'em.
Yeah, there's not ball valves. There's tile stops here with the handle.
Oh, it's not a ball valve. Okay.
Yeah, not a ball valve, but let's see if they'll move.
Yeah, I mean it's been.
It's been a while. Huh?
I've never turned them.
You never turned them. Okay, yeah, these should be exercised yearly because sometimes they break in the closed position. Yeah.
And I've also been meaning just to put the access panel on the other side of the wall
To get to them, yeah.
where you can actually get to.
Right. Oh man, yeah. Okay. All right, they seem to be moving. That one's probably going to be a little tougher, but I might have to get a wrench in there. All right, guys, so this is what the customer's experiencing, but it does get worse than that. That little drip was a constant stream of water over the weekend, and if you can hear it, use your eyes and ears and be sharp with the senses that God gave you. Guys, we're going to use the sense of hearing today, and we're going to put our ear up to the shower valve, and you can hear the water slightly passing through. So we know something is passing through here, and we are going to see if there's any stems. Well, we know there's stems. We don't know if there's any seats or washers that can be replaced here. But in order to work on this or take this part out, you have your you have your diverter that diverts from tub to shower, and you have your cold stem. So, but right now, to work on this, we obviously need to shut the water down. And sometimes these shower valves or these deck-mounted faucets do have stops here. Some of them do have stops here, but evidently this one doesn't. So guys, in order to work on that shower body, we need to isolate the water to this bathroom here that serves that shower valve. So it does look like we have some Gerber tile stops here. These handles are well known, and obviously they are Gerber. Those of you who don't know, the escutcheon plate is removed, but there are your tile stops right there in that wall. And we're gonna try to get to them with our little nit picks. And he says that they were never exercised ever, so we're gonna see if we can exercise them. Let's see. Can I turn that all the way? Yeah, she's off. Okay. And I know you guys are gonna kill me for... No, I'm not really stripping the handle, but I'm trying to turn it because... Well, stripping the stem, really, but I'm trying to turn it because the handle is too big. It won't fit, so we got the little nit picks, and we want to see if these tile stops actually work. They are really in a tight spot, but we don't work in the perfect conditions, and we are tight for real estate here. So, yeah, these things never been exercised. But let's see if that isolates this water here. Let's see. Okay, that does the hot. Let's see. But not the cold. Let's see if we can do, or if we can go another turn on this. I'm gonna have to get in here. Looks like that is the cold because I am getting a little few more turns on it. Let's see if we get lucky. Nope, nothing. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can keep going. Alright, so that handle doesn't work in there. Let's see if we can turn this guy. Nope. Okay. Nope. She's not shutting. She's not shutting, Mama. Not easy. Not easy. We're gonna see if we can isolate it. Come on. I don't think so. Let's see. Okay, something really odd going on here. And guys, I swear. When I say that you see something different every day, you clearly do. So these tile stops, one of them was installed backwards, upside down. Tile stops are valves that isolate a specific area that you're trying to service in the future. They're kind of like, they're not ball valves because they don't have a ball inside. They have a stem with a seat and a washer. They are called tile stops, and they are usually installed behind the wall, but the trim of the valve comes outside the wall, outside the tile. They're called tile stops. They service a specific area that you're trying to isolate in the future. But these here, one of them is installed backwards, and every set of tile stops has a directional flow, has an arrow on it. So if you install that tile stop backwards, to shut it off wouldn't be lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. To shut it off would be lefty-tighty, righty-loosey. So this one is backwards. And I'm gonna show you right now. So let me turn the camera around and show you. So right now we have the hot open and there's no water coming out. We're gonna open up the cold. And you got a full flow of water there. Now let me shut this diverter. Shut the diverter and just run the tub. But I'm gonna show you that this tile stop is backwards. And I believe it's this one. When I shut this, which should be lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, I'm loosening it. I'm turning it to the left. And you see it's shutting it. I'm turning it to the left. So this one right here is installed upside down. And we're gonna put a little mark here that I'm gonna put left. I'm gonna say turn left to close, because this one is backwards here. And that's okay, guys. We find out and we find something new every day. We not only learn something new every day, but we find out different scenarios of how things were done or what the last guy did. So we know that this tile stop here right in front of us was installed upside down. Every tile stop has a directional flow. It has an arrow directional flow. So this one is backwards. So that's what kind of, threw me off in the beginning, but we're gonna show you that there is no water coming out of this tub valve anymore. So now we can work on it like a gentleman. So let's grab our Nipix finish wrench right here, and we're gonna see. We don't want to scratch this chrome, so we're using the Nipix finish wrench. There's no teeth on these guys. Invest in these. These are great. German engineering, nice freaking wrench. Honestly, they do make them bigger. I might get the bigger set, but you can grab a nice piece of 1.5 inches with this thing right here. So. Let's see what we're working with behind here. But yeah, we're gonna have to take this handle off right here. So let's get our screwdriver. And let's get a Phillips bit on there. And let's get some light. Let's get some light in here if we can. We're gonna take this handle off just like this. Take this handle off just like this. You guys, don't lose any of the screws, will you? Don't lose anything, okay? Put this aside. There's your hot side right there. Okay. All right. Yeah, you see? I think it's a cartridge style. But we're gonna see. See this little hex nut right here? We're gonna unspin this, and we're gonna see what's actually in here. Is there a seat? Is there a washer in here? We're gonna find out. All right, let's see if there's a seat or a washer in here. Let's see. Or is it a cartridge style? We're gonna have to see. Let's take this apart. And guys, remember the water is off. Water is off here. And let's see what we find in here. Yep, I'm thinking, yeah, I knew it. Okay. All right, I knew it. These I have. These washers I have. These cartridge styles I do have. I want to see if it'll fit, but let me put this down and let me see inside. Ceramic disc, yeah, you see? Okay. All right, there might be a lot of crap in there, but right now we're going to take the diverter out. But these stems, I do have something similar that might fit in here. So let's take this screw out, put that down, take that off. Let's take the escutcheon nut off. And these stems, believe it or not, I have in the truck. So let's put this aside here. Let's keep the hot with the hot. Don't lose anything, guys. Don't lose anything. Let's take the diverter out, because the diverter is what I'm curious about. Here we go. All right, so guys, let's take out the diverter stem. And this one, yes, this one's got to have a washer. And yes, it does. This one's got a washer on it. And look at that washer. It's one time it was flat, but now it's got that indentation there, and that's what's leaking through, guys. And you see there's not even a screw there that holds that washer in, which is very weird. Now, where did the screw go? You ask? Where did that screw go? Is that screw in there? Yeah, you see some of the part of that washer there? You see some of the part of that washer? A lot of debris in there. See that? See that debris right in there? That will hinder this diverter from closing all the way, and therefore when he takes a shower, it'll come out of the bottom there. So let's change this washer on this diverter stem, and let's go see if we have new stems for this, which I'm pretty sure we do. So let's go grab them and see what we find. All right, guys, and let's go see if we have these new stems in the truck. I'm pretty sure we do. And guys, it is what it is. It is what it is. This is what it is out here. This is why you guys don't want to come to Manhattan, and I completely understand it. But you know what? I'm not spending hours looking for a legit spot. We're trying to be efficient out here, and it is what it is. It is. If you want to write me a $65 ticket for a alternate side parking street sign, that's fine. We're gonna have to live by that. But we are trying to be efficient out here, and we cannot waste the customer's time, because the customer, believe it or not, has things to do, and they don't want us in our house all day, or they don't want to wait for us all day. So guys, right now we are looking for these hot stems, and I don't want to say it's Kohler, but I think it is a Kohler, to be honest with you. And I know I have these stems. I know I have them. I'm just going to look in my faucet box, because I know, and I'm pretty sure that I have them. So let's see what we find. All right, guys, and yes, I do have them. I knew I had them sitting here. I don't have the whole stem, but I do have the washers that go for it. It is a Kohler. It's a ceramic cartridge, washers here for the Kohler stem here. So these should fit. And I have the stops too for them. So let's just see these washers. If I can get these washers out, these will go in place of those red washers, that red one, and obviously the cold is for the blue. So we're gonna keep that there. We're gonna put these little stops back in the bag here, because we don't want to lose them. And let's see. All right, so guys, we have the new washers here. We took out the old one, and this is a Kohler. I had a feeling it was Kohler. It looks familiar. It is a Kohler, but the new washers fit right in there snug, just like that, guys. So the stem is good. The ceramic disc is good in there. It works nice. We'll oil it up. We'll lube it up. But let's go change the washer on that diverter stem, because that's what really needs. So, all right, guys, let's go put this back and turn the water back on. All right, so guys, right now we're working on the diverter stem here. And remember, there was no screw here. There was no screw when we took it out. So I don't know if it's in the body itself, but we'll flush it out. But we're gonna take the old washer out, and you can see how this washer is deformed. You can see how it's deformed, right? This is what a flat washer should look like. Flat washer should look like this, nice and flat. Not like this, guys. That's what happens. This is what happens over time. Stuff gets deformed. Once you close and open and close, the washer gets deformed. So this one's coming out. We're gonna put a nice beveled one in for him. We're gonna give him a nice beveled one, and that looks like it right there. This is a beveled washer here, not a flat. We're gonna give him a beveled, because the beveled do last longer. See how nice and snug that fits in there? Look at the beveled. See how much more meat you have on there? Now what we need to do is we need to find a stem screw. And I have an assortment of stem screws here. Now we just need to find which one actually fits in here. So I have an assortment of them, and I think it's going to be this one. Let's see how lucky we get. And mostly, they're almost always flathead screws. I don't know why they make flathead screws, but whatever, it is what it is. This is definitely not it. We need to find a short one, and I'm thinking it's this guy right here. These are all my bib screws. Let's see if we can, nope, that's not it either. Let me see, will this be it? And guys, be patient out here, you know? Don't rush. Whatever, if you get a ticket, you get a ticket. Provide a top-notch service to your clientele and give them value. Give them value. This might be it right here. Let's see, this might be it. Let's put our beveled washer in there. I'm not sure, I think it's gotta be a little longer, but let's see, maybe we get lucky here. It's gotta be a little longer. It's gotta be a CH longer. Let's take our washer out. Let's find another bib screw. I don't like this one, it's too long. These are bib screws, guys. They're usually brass. This might be it. Let's see how this goes in there. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's find me the perfect fit. That's what she said. All right, guys, so we finally found the perfect fit, guys. We got a nice beveled washer on there, as you can see, and we got a brand new bib screw on there. So let's put this diverter stem back in, and let's see how she works. Here we go. All right, guys, diverter stem going in, but before that, we're gonna clean all the crap that's in there. All right, and let's see what's actually in there. You can see part of the washer or part of the disc. You see that? Look at that. Let me show you this little piece right here. We got a little dental tool here, a little pick tool. But you could see, and guys, all this debris in here, if I can get it out, would be good. Doesn't seem like it wants to come out. Where'd it go? There it is right there. Let's get that out of there. Come on. Guys, be patient. Be patient with it. Don't rush. Be patient. You see that? Look at this. This will get inside, and you see that's part of the washer there. You see that? That's part of the washer that deteriorated after all the times of closing it and opening it. But this will get in between the washer and the seat, and this is what will make the the diverter stem malfunction. So there's a ton of debris in there. And it's nothing that the homeowner did, but it's just purely wear and tear. Purely wear and tear. I think there's some more in there too. Let's get some of that out. Let's see. Let's get in there and get some of that crap out of there. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah, that's good right there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what is that in there? See that in there? Or is that the, that's the hole for the spout. Yeah, that's the hole for the spout right there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what is that? Yeah. I don't think that's anything else in there. Let me see. Yeah, okay. That goes down to the tub spout. Okay. Oh, another piece just came out of there. Let's see. Let's see if I can take this off. Let's see something. Let's see something. I want to get all the stuff out of there. I want to get it all out. I want to get it all out. I don't want this customer to have any issues here. Any issues. Let's put this down. Let's see. Yeah, okay. All right, good. All right, guys, we got that clean. Let's put the new diverter stem on. That O-ring looks good. Let's put this back. Okay. Put this on. Let's tighten this up. Guys, use the finish wrench. It's a finish wrench for a reason, so you don't scratch the chrome. This wrench has no teeth. It will not scratch the chrome finish. You don't want to give your customers a heart attack out here. All right, let's put the diverter stem back. New washer, new bib screw. Put this in just like so. Hand tight. Let's go with the finish wrench right here. Tighten this up. Just like that. Okay. We got all our bib screws right there. All right. Let's put the diverter packing nut on like so. Let's tighten this guy. Tighten her up. Just like that. Let's put the handles back and let's test it. Here we go. All right, guys, this is the beveled bib washer assortment kit that I use by Kistler. They make beveled kits, they make flat kits, they make seats, they make retrofit cartridges. They make a lot, guys. Go check out Kistler. You can find them anywhere on Google, Amazon. Great beveled washer kit right here. 160 piece kit, so 9 different sizes. So haven't had any issues with that. All right, we got the trim on, guys. Let's turn the water on, and let's see what we come up with. Here we go. Okay, guys, as you remember earlier, I put that little note there for them. Left is to close. Right now, we are going to turn it to the right, which in our industry, lefty loosey, righty tighty, this would be to close. But as you're gonna see, I'm gonna open this and I'm gonna turn it to the right, and you're gonna hear water rush out of this shower valve. Hear it? I'm turning it to the right, I'm turning it up, turning it clockwise. So it's obviously backwards, and we left a little note for them up there. So, right up there. Let's turn the hot on. Okay, and this one is going counterclockwise, obviously, to open. Okay, and be careful of your fingers and your hands on this tile, guys, because this shit will cut you real quick. Okay, let's see what we come up with. Here we go. Let's see. Shower. Not really. Alright, guys, so let's test this, and let's see. We got shower head running. We don't want any water coming out of here, guys, when the shower is on. That's what we're trying to prevent. Want that washer to seal nice. So we got that new washer on there, and we don't have any water. Got a residual, but there is some water in this tub spout. So let that drain out. Tub. We're gonna turn the tub on now. Let's try. And we don't want anything to come out of shower head here. Put this inside so we don't get all that freaking water going into the freaking floor here. All right, beautiful. Nothing coming out of there. And just tub. Now let's flip it. Let's turn on tub. Let's turn on shower. Beautiful. And we don't want anything coming out of there. Beautiful. And that's what it is, guys. New washers, new bid screw. Let's go to shower again, tub again. Beautiful. One more time. Beautiful. We don't want anything dripping out of there. Alright guys, and that's what it is. A beautiful repair. I'm going to call this a Kohler because those stems do look like Kohler, but I don't know why NYRP, New York Replacement Parts, couldn't identify that. But they wanted to change this. This is all half-inch chrome, deck-mounted faucet, but let's wait for that to stop. And that will stop eventually. There's a lot of water in that shower head. I don't know, maybe a 4 GPM shower head, who knows. Alright guys, since we're here, the gentleman has some other issues also that's possibly causing a high water bill. This 12-inch rough tank and bowl, older style, 3.5 gallons. We don't use these 3.5 gallon old style tanks anymore. Everything is now 1.6 and under. Some of them are 0.6. But this is 3.5 gallons and we don't use them no more. It's total waste of water here today. But he's got other issues with this toilet bowl, and I'm going to show you what some of the issues are. Here we go. All right, so guys, if you can see that toilet supply line right there, and you see the supply valve here, and mind you, let me see if I can zoom in for you. That half-inch, which I think is half-inch, I don't think it's 3/8, it looks like half-inch. That half-inch straight speedy valve is almost in the floor, guys. They put tons of layers of tiles on top on each other, and the valve now is almost in the floor, guys. They had to take the handle off because it won't spin. The video really does it no justice, but it is really, he has really no access to the valve itself. But what we're going to do is, instead of turning the water off and disrupting his tenants up there, we are going to install this new quarter turn ball valve on top of that old valve, and we're not even going to use that valve anymore until he renovates this bathroom or whatever it is. So we are going to disconnect that speedy supply line. We're going to spin this compression by 3/8 valve on top of the old valve, and we're going to get rid of that valve that's in the floor right there, and he's going to just clearly use this quarter turn nice valve made by, I think this is, who makes this? This is Dahl. This is a Dahl valve. This is very nice, usually used in commercial use. High-end valve, solid quality, brass, low lead. We're also going to be changing the flapper. Guys, there's a ton of mineral deposits in this tank. You can just see all of this. You see all of that, all of that. I want to say it's iron buildup. That dark color is all that iron built up. So guys, it is feasible to throw a toilet tank cleaner in here. We're going to mix all this up and we're going to flush it down, but we're going to change the fill valve. We're going to change the Corky flapper, and we're using Corky's universal without the float type, guys. This has an internal float inside. It doesn't have that chamber here that can be manually lifted up and down. So we're going to be using this. I really like it. I know it's a plastic shank. It is adjustable, but really top notch, and there's a lifetime warranty on this, believe it or not. So it's proven the quietest right there, and quick and easy to install in minutes. So it replaces the old technology. You see the old technology? That's what the gentleman has here now. We don't use those anymore. They're really old. These are cool too. Those are really old, you know. When you had a toilet that was constantly running, you would just bend this rod to get that ball to sit lower in the water so you could put more tension on the float to make it stop. But right now we're gonna grab our Nipix. We're gonna disconnect this. We might get a little water because I don't know if this valve is holding, but we're gonna get this supply line out, this tank supply, because it's old. I'm gonna get rid of this. And we're gonna put the new valve right on top. And we're gonna do away with that little valve there, because it's old. We don't want it. So guys, this doll valve works very nice. It's compression, and it's gonna spin on just like that, and we're gonna keep it in that orientation just like that. We're gonna get our Nipix, our finish wrench, just like this, and we're gonna make this up. I need my other hand here, so I want to use the Nipix, the finish wrench, and not damage the finish on this 3/8 nut here. So let's use that like a gentleman, and let's tighten this guy up so I can get behind it. Let's see. Alright. Get the right angle here, and there it is right there. Quarter return if you have to. Yes, I know this is a big wrench here, but we're gonna get it, and we're getting it right now. All right, and we'll turn, and beautiful. That's the new valve right there, guys. You can see that. That's the new valve that we just put on, and she's beautiful, perfect. All right, let's disconnect this supply line, this tank supply. We'll get a little water out of there and get rid of this. Throw this in the garbage, and let's rebuild this toilet tank. Here we go. All right, guys, so as you can see, we have the new fill valve in place here. We have the new toilet supply line installed. And yes, right now I am straddling this toilet bowl. I am straddling it, and right now we're gonna change the flapper in here. The universal corky flapper, which is bed. And let's just check the seat that it sits on. And yeah, there is a little debris on there, but we're gonna change this flapper. And guys, if you want to be an extra in this content, just give me a call, guys. Give me a call, 646-423-2174, or shoot me an email at m.vacciaponte@aol.com, guys. I do pay pretty damn good. You can ask the rest of the team, but if you want to be an extra in some of this content and you want to get your hands dirty and learn a trade, you give me a call or shoot me an email. Guys, this is the old flapper here. Just the old flapper. We're getting rid of it, okay? We're going to be installing Fluid Masters long-lasting chlorine flapper. This is chlorine resistant, and out with the old, in with the new. So let's throw this aside. Let's get the new flapper in place. And it's clearly snap-on, guys. Not a strap-on, it's clearly snap-on. I know what you guys are thinking. Man, I hope everybody had a great weekend out there, honestly. Hope everyone did. Did you hear that snap? That's what it's called. A snap-on, not a strap-on. Guys, we're gonna have a little fun, a little humor throughout the day, so don't take it personal. If you're offended in any way, please leave a comment down below or call me directly, and I'll be more than happy to listen to your wishes. All right, let's put this on. And let's fill this toilet bowl up. Here we go. Let's see. Let's open up this valve here. Beautiful. Nice quarter turn valve. Beautiful. It's actually spitting out, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's let this fill up. Let's clean all that iron up.
I might have a fill valve downstairs. says if you don't want to run to your shoulder.
Oh, really? No, I actually just put one in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which one do you have?
Yeah, you know, it's just a junky American Standard.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, the typical.
The typical one, okay.
Run of the mill.
Okay, run of the mill, right? Okay.
That one's probably a little cool.
Yeah, this one's nice. This one's quiet. Yeah, fast fill, pretty nice.
Cool.
All right. All right, so we're just mixing up all that iron there, and man, you know what? I'm gonna invest in some toilet cleaners here, the little pods, and I'm gonna give them to everybody. Let's see. Everybody who needs it. Come on, fill to the brim. Fill to the brim. 3.5 gallons of water here to flush this old style toilet. But we mixed up all that iron there, and right now we're gonna flush. Here we go. Look at all that iron in there. That is a nice flush. Wait for that flapper to close. Beautiful. Make sure that chain don't get stuck in there. Beautiful thing. All right. Another one well done. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Another happy customer out here, and well appreciated on my part and on his part. You know, the guy gave me a generous tip. He usually always does. And we're out here just building these relationships that much stronger. We really are. Guys, you saw in this one how we rebuilt that shower body there. New washers, new bib screws, flushed out that shower valve. Man, that bib screw was missing on that diverter stem. So, you know, that washer was all deformed and whatnot. So that's why he was getting water passing through the tub spout when he had the shower on and whatnot. But you saw how we rebuilt that toilet. And I think I did more talking on this piece of video or content I'm going to put out than we actually did working. But another happy customer. Super appreciated and super appreciative, if I must say. You know, gave me a nice tip. Big thumbs up to you. And we'll see you in the summertime to install that indirect water heater off of that oil-fired steam boiler, and possibly think about replacing that steam boiler. So, guys, we are leaving the borough of Manhattan. And, yeah, we're heading to Queens now to a gas-fired hydronic boiler that's acting erratically. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss it. Guys, leave this video a thumbs up. Hope everybody liked it. And let's get out of Manhattan without getting another ticket. So, guys, let's go do it. Hope everybody enjoyed this content. And, damn, guys, we're all in this together. If we can grow and learn from each other, let's do it. Let's stop beating around the bush. Let's stop being so... Be humble, guys. Stay humble out there. Smile. A small smile goes a long way, and be respectful out there. You know, don't pick your nose on camera like I was just doing. But you know what I mean, guys. Let's get out of Manhattan and let's go shoot to the Queens area. Here we go, guys. Give this video a thumbs up. Smash the like button, and if you're on Instagram, hit that little heart emoji. If you're on Facebook, hit that little stupid thumbs up button and like these stories. Like them. Leave a comment, guys. Here we go. Let's do yours next, baby.